kickbacks, or frauds.
This is the City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Destiney Graves, case number SB16, strike that, SB10699059, counts 1 and counts 2, SB172478881, SB1724805, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SB1724836. Appearance for the city, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Graves.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am Destiney Raven Graves. That's capital D, lowercase ESTINEY, hyphen, capital R, lowercase AIVYN, colon, capital G, lowercase RAVES. I am appearing specially and not generally. I am here in good faith and under the protest solely to address the matters raised in my plea abatement. I am not here to delay the process, but to ensure proper identification and lawful jurisdiction are established in the record before any further proceedings.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Would you like counsel to represent you or no?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I said today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Would you like counsel to represent you or not?
I actually am not open to proceeding until we establish jurisdiction over the living woman. That's Destiney, lowercase ESTINEY, hyphen, capital R, lowercase AIVYN, colon, capital G, lowercase RAVES.
Okay. Jurisdiction has been established if you are Destiney Graves. If you're Destiney Graves, if that's your name, then unless you have some other view of the court rule and you cite a court rule, the court is going to feel the jurisdiction has been established.
I understand, Your Honor, but respectfully, the name in all caps represents a corporate legal fiction. I am here as a living woman, not as a surety or a fictional entity. I respectfully require the court to establish, for the record, how to obtain lawful personal jurisdiction over me, the living woman, separate from that entity.
Well, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. I'm going to give you a $0 bond. I can either give you into the breakout room with the city with an attorney, and he can help you proceed, or you can proceed and speak to the city attorney yourself to see if you can work this matter out, or I can set a jury trial date and the matter should be resolved on the jury trial date. Which one would you like to do, ma'am?
Are you asking me if I would like to proceed for trial?
Yes.
I would respectfully, Your Honor, I would like to reserve all my rights under the UCC 1-308, and I object to these proceedings under protest and duress. My appearance is special and not general. I do not consent to the court assuming jurisdiction through presumption. If this court insists on moving forward without proving lawful authority over the living woman, I must note a violation of due process for the record.
Okay. So, I mean, if you can't give me an answer to my question, then I'm going to put you back in the waiting room until you can figure it out, and we'll move on to the next person.
What is your question, Your Honor?
I asked you, do you want to see if the attorney can get you an offer and speak with the attorney, or would you like to work out an offer with the city yourself to resolve the matter, or would you like me to set a jury trial date? Those are your three options. You keep on saying that same stuff is not going to change what your three options are, okay? So that's that. I don't need to hear that same recitation of what you just mentioned a minute ago. Now, what do you want to do?
So
How do you want?
okay, yeah, I'm sorry, respectfully, Your Honor, I do want to know, is this denying the abatement plea?
Say that again?
Is this denying my abatement plea?
I'm not getting into this, ma'am. I'm gonna pass the matter. He says you want to speak to us. Destiny, are you there? Is your device working now?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What is your full name, ma'am?
I'm sorry.
What is your full name?
I am Destiney Graves. That's capital D, lowercase e, Stiney. Hold on, boo. I'm sorry. Well, give me a minute. That's capital D, capital D, lowercase.
Yes, you can.
All right, hold on. Mike's talking.
Hello?
Hold on a second. This is the City of Detroit versus Destiney Raven Graves, case number SP 1069059. Counts 1, counts 2, SP 1724805, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1724831. State your name for the record, please, ma'am.
For the record, I am capital D, lowercase e, Stiney, dash capital R, lowercase AIVYN, colon capital G, lowercase RAVES, and I am appearing specially, not generally. I am here in good faith to address the matter of jurisdiction before any other proceedings.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. You missed your last court appearance.
No, I appeared. What was it? Not this past the matter.
Yeah, but you left then. You left without waiting on me to recall your case.
Oh, because I had spoke with your secretary.
You don't speak with anybody but me. I give you the authority to leave or not.
Yeah, I wasn't aware what to do, what my next steps were to do. So I did send a letter to the clerk so that I could figure out what my next steps were, because I was confused on what past the matter was, and I didn't want to.
You need to hire yourself a lawyer, ma'am, or if you don't know the procedure, or learn the rules of the court rules.
Understood, Your Honor.
All right. So, what do you want to do? Do you want an offer or you want a trial date?
I'm sorry.
Do you want an offer on these matters or do you want a trial date?
Honestly, Your Honor, I would like to establish proper jurisdiction before moving on.
All right. The jurisdiction in the court size is established. You got notice, right?
Noticed in what way?
You got notified by the court that you had to be here, right?
Was I notified by the court?
You got a ticket, ma'am. So let's just. I
did have a ticket, but I did not sign any. I did not sign over my rights or anything, so I didn't.
You haven't given up any of your rights. Now, do you want to speak to a lawyer or not?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So you have two options now. I can let you speak to the city attorney yourself. We have three options. You can plead as charged to all the matters. I can let you speak to the city attorney yourself, and you can try to work out a deal for yourself, or I'm going to set a jury trial date. Which one of the three options do you want?
You said I can take a plea, speak to an attorney, or set a jury trial date?
You can take a plea you can plead as charged, You can speak with an attorney if you just said you didn't want to speak to the attorney. But you can speak to the attorney, that gives you 4 options. You can plead as charged, you can speak to an attorney, you can speak to the city attorney yourself and try to work out the matter yourself with the city attorney, or you can set it for a jury trial. I'm not even gonna set it for a bench trial. You set it for a jury trial. Which one do you want? All right, I'm gonna pass it unless you figure it out.
I wanna write it down. I'm trying to figure it out.
All right, I'll pass it until you figure it out.
Okay.
Raise your hand in the chat once you figure it out.
Okay.
Let's pass the matter record with Miss Raven Gibson. This guy tracked that Miss Destiney Raven Gibson. Ms. Gibson, I'm giving you an opportunity to make your mind up what you wanted to do. What would you like to do?
Thank you, Your Honor. It's not Gibson.
No, Graves, I'm sorry. Destiny Graves, I'm sorry. All right, go ahead, ma'am. What do you want to do?
I'm sorry?
What do you want to do?
Okay, I just want to say thank you for allowing me a moment to gather my thoughts. I am Destiney Graves, Destiney Raven Graves. That's capital D, lowercase ESTINEY, dash, capital R, lowercase AIVYN, colon, capital G, lowercase RAVES. I am appearing specially, not generally. I do not waive any of my rights. I am here to set a pretrial date under protest and to preserve my challenge to jurisdiction and proper identification. I respectfully ask that my objections remain on the record and that my appearance today not be interpreted as a waiver of those rights. I am ready to proceed with pretrial while maintaining these protections. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so I gave you 4 options. Which other options did you want to take? That's what I gave you time to figure out. You said all that other stuff, that your objection is noted on the record. So you said all that other stuff.
Right, I said that I will do a pretrial. I will set a pretrial date.
No, today is the date and time set for pretrial. No. You're gonna either set it for trial. You're either gonna I'm giving you, here are the options. We're gonna treat today like a pretrial date. On a pretrial date, that's the date where you go and speak with the city attorney and try to work out a deal. Obviously, it's obvious that you are not interested in working out a deal because you probably just want all the cases dismissed because you feel that you have the legal authority to drive or to ride on a cell phone and move around the city. You don't feel these allegations apply to you. So
no, Your Honor, it's not that I feel that they don't apply to me.
Wait a minute. Either you're gonna get a deal with the city attorney today. They're gonna do this one more time. You're gonna get a deal with the city attorney today. You're gonna speak to an attorney in the breakout room so they can secure a deal for you. You're gonna set a jury trial, or you're gonna plead guilty to everything. Those are your 4 options. Which one do you want?
Your Honor, unfortunately, I do not consent to move forward without showing proper jurisdiction over my living person.
All right, give me a jury trial date, please.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna set a jury trial date now. And you're gonna be in person. You're gonna have to come in person for this next court hearing.
And what date would this be? Can I also say that, I also would like to add that I would like for my rights to be preserved under the process.
Your rights are gonna be preserved. You haven't taken a plea at all today or not?
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor, are you going to appoint standby counsel for a jury trial?
I don't think that is even necessary. I don't know. Do you want me to appoint you to this, Mrs. Oroki?
No, thank you. I don't do the assigned jury trials.
Oh, I gotta go through the MD I see anyway.
We can do September the 16th.
September the 16th. September the 16th is going to be the jury trial date. That's going to be in person on September the 16th, okay?
September 16th in person, what time?
At, we'll just say 8:30. Then I'm going to set 2 other dates. I'm going to set a, I'm going to set a motion here. I don't think that's necessary, but I'll set it anyway. Motion hearing date. Oh, no, I'll just set a final pretrial date. Final pretrial date will be the day before on September the 15th. So.
Okay, you said, say it again, a trial.
I'm gonna give it to you all. And so final pretrial date, write this down, ma'am. Final pretrial date is gonna be September 15th. You do not have to appear in person. You can come online then, but I do want all parties to appear. Ms. Snyder, are you there?
Alexa Schneider for the people, P80322. I'm here. Is this Destiney Graves?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So make sure if your officers choose to, if they don't, we'll dismiss the case on the final pretrial date. Ms. Graves, all parties are going to appear on final pretrial date. And then we'll set a jury trial on September the 16th, 2025. Do I need to appoint? Do you want me to appoint an attorney to you to stand by and assist you on this, ma'am?
Sure, but I don't think it's needed, but we can, we'll proceed with that if you like.
I don't know. Do you have a number that she can be contacted at?
Yes.
What's the number?
313.
All right. I'll try to see if we can get an appointed attorney. But we'll just set a pretrial on. So come back on the date. 28th is, we're going to add another court date, the 28th of August. Come back on the 28th of August, answer the calls you don't recognize. Hopefully one of those calls should be that appointed attorney. And that date is set just to make sure that you've had contact with that attorney, okay?
Okay. So I just want to confirm real fast.
Go ahead.
September 16th, jury trial date for 8:30 in person. And then the final pre-trial September 15th on Zoom. What time would that be?
At 8:30.
Okay.
And then another pre-trial date for the purposes of making sure that attorney has contacted you. I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If that appointed attorney does not contact you by that date, then we will try to get one appointed to you on the spot on that date, okay? That would be on August the 28th. So you have August the 28th, September the 15th, and September the 16th.
Is it the same time?
8:30, yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Ms. Pro, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too.
You have Destiney,
Graves.
Destiney Graves.
Yes, Your Honor.
Have you spoken with her?
Hello.
I have. We're asking for, can we adjourn this pretrial? I think we can come to some sort of settlement. My client's going to need time to come into compliance.
I don't know if your client.
I'm sorry. I have. Hello.
Hi.
Yes. We need to see you now.
Okay.
I don't know if your client has espoused what I understand as a sovereign citizen type of. So I don't know if your client is willing to accept an offer.
Yes, I have not had a chance to see.
All right, let's call it City of Detroit versus
No, excuse me, Judge. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No. Excuse me. Just wait a minute. I'll give you your opportunity to speak. Okay. City of Detroit versus Destiney Graves, case number SP 1069059, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 172478881, SP 1724805, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1724836. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you, ma'am, state your full name for the record?
Are you guys talking to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm Destiney Graves. That's DESTINEY dash capital RAIVYN. I'm sorry, capital R, lowercase AIVYN, colon capital G, lowercase RAVES. And I'm appearing especially, not generally. I did want to say that I have not had the chance to speak with the council privately, and I would like to have that opportunity.
All right, go to the breakout room. That's contrary to what council said, but let's just go into the breakout. Let's go into the breakout room and speak with the young lady, Mr. Baughman. Go to breakout room 8, please. Let's pass the matter. And let's go back on the record with Miss Destiney Graves. Mr. Baughman, what does your client want to do?
Judge, my client is continuing a not guilty plea. We already have a final pretrial set for September 15th at 9 a.m. on Zoom and a jury trial set for September 16th. We're going to continue with those matters. My client and I will continue to interact, and I may be presenting a motion for final pretrial, but that would be presented according to the rule by September 8th.
Very well. If it's nothing further, Ms. Graves, have a very good day and best of luck to you, okay? Did she ever come out of the breakout room?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Graves, are you there?
I'm sorry, I was on mute. I'm here.
All right,
I can't see myself, so it's kind of.
If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Graves. Mr. Baughman, what does your client want to do?
So, Judge, this matter is set today for final pretrial. I do respect and honor the court's decision with respect to our motion for with regard to jurisdiction, and we do have an intention to proceed with the finding of fact as scheduled. My client wishes, for her own personal reasons, to ask the court to consider adjourning tomorrow's bench trial, at least for a later time. She has an appointment. My understanding, it is directly related to her ongoing issue with securing a place to live. And she's been offered some assistance, but that at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, she's expected in a meeting to help her find housing. She's asking for the briefest of adjournments if this court would consider even a later time for us to convene for trial. That would be manageable for us. I'm prepared for trial, prepared to move forward. I don't know, Your Honor, that you required that the complaining witnesses appear for today's final pretrial, but as a matter of policy, I would ask that you would consider a motion to dismiss for a lack of those complaining witnesses to appear at this final pretrial, as we are on the eve of a jury trial tomorrow.
Ms. Horn?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. One thing I did want to clarify to the court is that I was not dismissing based on her arguments. I was moving to dismiss for valid documents, Your Honor, and in lieu of the resources that it will take to go to jury trial. That was a bigger consideration. However, the people are ready to proceed. I did offer until Mr. Baughman advised that she was struggling with housing, which I think makes her an excellent candidate considering she has a child for possibly street court. So I'm open to whatever's in the interest of justice, Your Honor.
Yeah, well, I understand that you were dismissing for documents, but the issue was not having the valid driver's license. That's where the she comes up. Go ahead, Mr. Bubba.
So I spoke at length with my client yesterday about, or day before yesterday, about street court and street justice and about how that would comport to some of her needs. She is currently in a shelter. She has a young son. I think he's 2. And she's also has some needs with respect to employment and quite possibly healthcare that could be in form and prospectively would be met if she would participate in our street justice program. I did mistakenly tell her that it might be a year commitment. I want to make sure that I correct that because Ms. Horn says this is a 90-day turnaround, that the cases and the instant cases would eventually be dismissed once we get Ms. Graves the help that she needs with respect to what we've placed on the record, as well as with respect to getting her driver's license back on track. Then she would be in compliance, Your Honor. I don't know why she doesn't want to accept that.
But I'm thinking that this one, first of all, I would love to see Ms. Graves be able to get in the street court program, and I hate to have her out there with no housing and a small child, but I would think that the street court program, there would be at some point some admission to responsibility, and that is the real issue with Ms. Graves. You know, is not one to take responsibility and articulating time and time again. Every time I've seen her, she's articulated the same argument, which a court describes as a sovereign citizen argument. I know Ms. Graves doesn't term it as that, but it gives all the everything she's saying is the same thing that the sovereign citizens come and report to the court. So I don't know if I can always get Mr. Patel in here, and I will do that if that's necessary. I have no issue with that, but I think moving forward, I think that is going to have to be, you know, she's going to have to change her position or something. I don't know how it seems like she's pretty stuck on that position that she has. So that's one issue. The other issue is that there is brought up to the court about the issue of the complaining witness not being here. It is my policy that on the date of trial, on the date of the final pretrial, all of the individuals are supposed to appear. That goes to Ms. Madam Prosecutor Horn's argument of the necessary cost as it relates to bringing a jury in, and to avert that cost, we want to make sure that everything is ready to go. Auguste was not here today. I don't have it written on the file that that's the action that I was taking, but that's not my normal course of action. He's usually here on, and he usually appears. So he's probably on all the cases.
So you
except for
did you say to find out tomorrow?
Misdemeanor cases, Ms. Wright, particularly Wright, is not here. So, yeah, I didn't mark that on the file. It's just going to either go. What time will you be at the dealing with the housing issue? What time will you be done with that? Do you think, Ms. Graves?
I'm not sure, but here's my case manager. She knows more.
Right.
Could you place your name on the record and who you are?
My name is Kim Carter. I'm her case manager here at the South shelter. She's in a homeless shelter. We have her housing scheduled tomorrow between, I believe it's between 8 and I want to say 10, but it may not end till like 11 or 11:30. It's for her to secure permanent housing to leave and able to leave the shelter.
All right, and good morning to you, ma'am. And what are the chances, here's Lewandowski here now. What are the chances that, is that what you called him in, Ms. Warren?
I'm sorry? I couldn't hear you.
Yes, Your Honor, I did call him in. I was not aware that he was supposed to be here, especially this whole case is first impression to me. But I did want him to be here to hear and see what we're going to decide or what Your Honor is going to do today.
Okay, all right, and Madam Case Manager, is this a hearing that this Graves can is likely to be granted some permanent housing tomorrow?
Yes, so she'll be able to secure a voucher so that we can move her from the shelter into permanent housing.
Exactly. Okay, great. That's good news. So from what my understanding, Mr. Baughman, Mr. Patel is not necessary because that process is going through by the good people over there at the shelter. So that's congratulations on that. I'm glad to hear that. So we'll talk about moving this matter. We'll cancel the jury trial tomorrow.
Your Honor, forgive me for interrupting. Would you consider giving me some more time to work with my client? I'd like to see her get a valid driver's license. She is not suspended out of Detroit to somewhere else. I think I can help her identify that. And I think we can bring her back with a valid driver's license. That should please us all, most especially the defendant and the city of Detroit.
Well, I'd absolutely like that. I would like, thank you, Madam Counselor over at the shelter.
You're welcome.
I would like that. I would like that as well. But as I just say, from everything I've heard from Ms. Gray, that's not her intention. It doesn't seem as though it's her intentions. Are you willing to do the necessary steps to get a valid driver's license now?
Of course, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. What we'll do is I'm gonna reset this matter for a pretrial date on October the 13th. Congratulations, Ms. Graves, on the housing. And
Do you mind telling me what day that is?
That's a Monday.
The 13th is a Monday. October the 13th is a Monday.
Okay.
All right. So at 8:30, Mr. Baughman, I appreciate you working with Ms. Graves. I'm glad that you seem to have gotten her attention, and I hope things work out. Thank God you got, you're going to get that voucher, ma'am, and you're going to get yourself situated on housing. And thank you, Mr. Baughman, for coming in and the advocacy that you've done. I don't know where you get the arguments that you're making, ma'am, but in the court's eyes, they have no basis in fact or law. All right. So I don't know how you can take that for what you want. You're your own individual, and you can make your own decisions. But that stuff, I'm changing my way I move forward with the sovereign citizens. I don't think it's fair that everyone else either has to bring a valid driver's license in, or they have to take some sort of punishment or plea because they don't want to operate, and sovereign citizens just get to. And I know, Ms. Horn, that's nothing to your, it's just been cases that the city just has dismissed the cases a few times in the past because they just don't feel the cost, but it's just not going to happen here. All right.
And thank you, Your Honor. I was unaware of her sovereign argument altogether until we'd already discussed the resolution. So, but thank you for saying that, Your Honor.
Absolutely. Officer Lewandowski, good morning. Can you state your name, badge number, department for the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Officer Maverick Lewandowski, badge 746, Detroit Police.
All right. No, there's no need to apologize. I don't know if I told you. I didn't write it on the file. So if I told you, then maybe you
no. Yeah, no,
right.
I only got the notice about the jury trial for tomorrow, so that's my apologies if I was supposed to be here earlier.
No, I didn't necessarily tell you that. That's just the court's policy. And it really comes from the chief judge. And that comes from the chief judge. And I understand it very well that if the people are not going to be ready and prepared, there's no sense in us inconveniencing the citizens of the city of Detroit for a jury trial that's not going to likely go. So other than that, we've reset the matter to October the 13th. That's just a pre-trial date. And you'll get, if another trial date is necessary, I'm sure you'll get the right subpoena. But I know that I said, when I saw your name, I said, he comes to court all the time. So I know he probably did not get the notice. All right.
Yeah, nope. I only got the one about tomorrow morning, so I was actually getting ready for that one.
All right. Best of luck to you. So now you got to, maybe I won't say you have some extra time because you may have a lot of other things to do, but hopefully you got some extra time. Have a good day. Be safe out there. All right, Ms. Graves, you be safe. Congratulations on that. And I hope that you find a nice, beautiful home for you and your little one. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you again, Your Honor. Thank you to the prosecutor. Thank you to the good officer. Mr. Graves, call me tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Good job.
Have a great day.
And so there you have it. Yep, it all worked out in the end. See?
And thanks for hanging out with us on Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you subscribed, and ring that bell. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. And a huge thank you to all of our Facts or Frauds channel members. And if you're still hanging out, thank you. I appreciate you all. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and ring that bell. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Till next time, I'll see you soon.